Hello, my name is Kai, and that is the end of the game. That it's full time, and the first and second half could not be so incredibly different. We just saw potentially one of the greatest first halves of football I've seen from our team in a really long time, combined with one of the worst second halves that I've seen. So, of course, this isn't where I'm going to go deep into the analysis. That'll come out tomorrow. I have to rewatch the game and everything, but what I liked in the first half was the fluidity of Florian Wirtz. He just plays the game in a way that I've just never seen before. It was so fluid. He was everywhere. He made it look so easy. Just insane. Absolutely incredible footballer. I thought Mo was good. I thought he could have been a little bit more clinical and done a bit more, but I think for the link up that we saw between him and Flo is very promising. I think it's Harvey's time at the club is over. I didn't really like a lot of what I saw from him. I know it's his first game back, but things were just too overhit. I just wasn't convinced by a lot of what he did. Rio is looking like an all-timer. I mean, it's shades of Monaco Mbappe and then some. I mean, Kyle Tomori isn't a terrible defender, and he was destroying him. The goal from Sabo, I really liked seeing the pass from Ryan. We've seen him complete a similar pass to Xavi Simons that he missed way back when. And if you give Grav time and space, he seems to have good passing, which we sort of knew, but I'd love to see even more of. I think Luca did a good job. Luca Stevenson, I think you could definitely keep him around as a utility player. We definitely need to sign more center backs. I absolutely hated what I saw from Grav at center back, like in terms of defending. Absolutely hated what I saw from Costas at center back. We definitely need some real center backs. The only positives I can take from the second half were I thought Trey was great, even when he was playing more advanced. Of course, his shooting wasn't incredible, but his composure and his control was great. I thought that Frimpong was an absolute dog. He got stuck in, tried to run in behind, really tried to make shit happen. So I respect that massively when we're so far behind. Kirkes and Bradley were hard to rate. There wasn't much that they had to do. Bradley just got absolutely destroyed by Rafael Leao. Cody was okay. Realistically, he should be doing better, but I think without surrounding him with better players, he doesn't look that good. He never can really create for himself. He kind of just keeps things ticking as a winger, which is why I don't call him world class, but he's still an elite good player. But we definitely need to make some more signings. But if I'm just looking at the first half, I mean, there's so many positives. You can talk about the counterattack, which I think is purely down to the fact that there wasn't a real center back next to Verge. I think if it was Verge and Ibu, that goal wouldn't have happened. I mean, all three goals came from counterattacks, sloppiness in the final third, that sort of thing. Our center back not knowing where to be on the right hand side, or left back being too far up, or right back being too far up. But I saw a lot of good things in possession. I saw that Slot kind of treated this as just like a general kickabout. He's still building fitness, so we don't have to really press into the tactics. But we saw shades of the 3-2-5 with the left back traveling up. We saw bits of the DM dropping in at times to create a back four or a back three when the left back moved into midfield. So that was interesting. Mo was still very wide. Both of our wingers were very wide. We sort of saw a double false nine in this game. I am starting to see how Hugo could fit in, especially based on Ben Doak's role in the second half. I would really like to see Hugo in that position with the ability to drop in and run into the channels. That would seem very cool to me. If you're more curious on like more of my tribal shit that I've been saying and like going nuts, just look at what I've been saying on Twitter, because I've had a slew of things that I've said over the course of this game. I think based on what we've seen, Nunez is gone. I think Diaz is gone. Chiesa's gone. I think Morton and Elliott are gone. Like, they're going to get sold. I think the same with Ben Doak. I don't think you play Ben Doak that drastically out of position at striker without the idea that you're selling him or loaning him. Another thing that I really want to say is this rolling subs thing was crazy. I mean, the ref didn't call a lot of fouls, but it's preseason, so I don't care much about that. But these rolling subs were so weird because you saw Trey spawn in for Morton and then Morton spawn in for Grav just suddenly in these cooling breaks, and I didn't even freaking notice. So that was just odd, just a weird thing that we did. But yeah, I mean, this game, you don't really read too much into the result. It doesn't really matter that it was a 3-1, 4-2 loss. What I think matters more than that was just the ideas we saw, the fluid combinations. We got to see Flo really ball out. We're seeing that maybe Jeremy Frimpong's going to be used as a winger and Slot's still looking for a starting right back. But it's really difficult to say because I don't know what percent of this was just him looking at shapes and what percent of this was just fitness and what percentage of this was just him trying things. I saw freaking Andrew Robertson get possessed by the spirit of freaking Von Bronckhorst because damn, at times I thought he was floating on Wirtz with the shots that he was taking. Absolutely different, a man possessed. I think Costas will be sold, if I didn't mention that earlier. I think there's a lot of players that will get sold, and I think there's a lot more business that's going to happen. I think right now we're really experiencing like phase 2 of this transfer window. I think there's still a lot more to come. But, I think maybe in the game against Yokohama, or at least by the time we face Athletic Club, we'll have a solid 11 and tactical base going. I thought maybe we'd start to see it in this game, but it looks like Slot's going to take just a little bit longer to see that happen. And yeah, I mean, those are all my opinions in this game. It's ultimately a preseason game. There's not like a massive amount that you can read into it, but you can see some ideas. And yeah, what a game of football. What a game of football. All right. If you like this, comment down below, subscribe, all that. Follow me on Twitter. You know what I normally say. I'll have an actual, more formal analysis on this out tomorrow. So yeah, take care. Peace. Bye.